Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy Vex here in a brand new video, and today I have a story for you guys. Now, I'm going to be getting back into these kinds of videos. I really do enjoy them, so I thought why not bring you one today. Now, I know I haven't uploaded in quite a few days, and there is some good reasoning behind that. I've been really busy at school the past week. I've had a lot to do. We've had lots of snow in Beijing, and I've been thinking we're going to be off school, and then we weren't. And things just weren't going really great. Along with that, I've been, seeing this girl on the side, and things between her and myself are going pretty well. So those things all combined basically meant that I couldn't really do anything. But I'm back here today to bring you all another video. Now, before I get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that Volkers and I, we've made a playlist that's absolutely fire. Now, I wasn't going to share this because I wanted to keep it for our own, but I'm going to drop the link to the playlist down in the description below. So if this is something you're interested in, if you're looking for new music, definitely make sure you go check out the playlist. It's absolutely bangers. It's like a mix between rap, EDM, house. It's got a bunch of stuff in there, and I'm sure you guys will like it just as much as him and I do. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to get straight into the story here today. So the story I'm going to be talking about today, I'm going to start off with something small. I'm going to talk about the first time I snuck out. Now, this is a story that's stuck with me for a long time. It happened with one of my really good friends. For this story, we're going to call him Jack. I've probably used that name before, and I'll probably use it again. But we're going to call him Jack. Him and I are still friends to this day, and this was just a really, really special night. So, to start off the story, this was 2 years ago, so I would have been about 15 years old in grade 10. And around this age in China, a lot of people are going out drinking and going to clubs. Like, it's a normal thing to do at our age. So we thought, why not go out and have a night out? We weren't going to tell our parents. We were just going to go out and see what happened. So I remember it was a Friday night, and we had training that night. So we went to football training, and I told my parents I'm going to go to football training, then I'm going to go back to Jack's house. And Jack told his parents he was going to go to football training, go back to my house. The classic, I'm staying at his, he's staying at mine. And we just banked on them not talking to each other. So we went to football training, we finished, we came out of football, we went into the changing rooms of the school, showered, got ready, left our bags at the school because it's a school we go to, so we knew no one was going to be in there to take them on a Friday. And we walked out, hopped in a cab, and went straight down into the city, into a place called Sanitar, which is like the bar and club district, and it's like a big shopping mall there too. So we headed down there and we met up with some friends. We went to a bar first just to chill out, and nothing went wrong really. Everything went to plan. I didn't get any text from my mom saying I know you're not there, or he didn't get any text, so everything was good. About 12 o'clock we decided that we were going to head to a club. We went into a club where I met up with 4 of these other girls that I knew. Jack knew them as well. They were in our year, and then we just stayed at the club with them, danced around with them, and it came to about 4 a.m. and we were like, shit man. At this point, nothing had gone wrong at all, no text, everything had gone to plan. So we're like, dude, it's late, we should probably get out and try and find somewhere to stay. Now we started walking out, and these 4 girls followed us behind, and we're like, yo, you want to come back to our place? And we're like, sure. So we went back to this girl's house with the 4 of them. So there's 4 of them and me and Jack. And we were sitting in this girl's basement, basically just chilling out, not really doing too much. We were just talking and playing games. Now, importantly, Jack and one of the girls had hooked up that night, and that's going to be instrumental in the story later. So we were down in her basement, and it came to about 5 o'clock, and she said to us, like, my parents are going to be up soon, it's not going to look great if you two are in my basement when, they're upstairs and they're going to come down and see you, and it's not going to be great. I'm like, yeah, we completely understand, we'll get out your hair, we'll go find somewhere to sleep. So we asked them where a McDonald's was because we needed a drink and stuff like that. So said, if you just go out, walk left or something, you just keep walking, don't worry, you can't miss it. So we're walking out the door, and this girl comes sprinting out of the house. Now, bearing in mind it's winter at this point, and it's absolutely freezing. She comes running out of this house, like sprinting, in just her shorts and like a tank top. She grabs Jack and just starts kissing him. I'm just like, what? Like, it was just so random. So yeah, that happened. We started walking down the road. I was like, did you mean to do that? He was like, no, I didn't really want to do it, but YOLO, I think is what he said, because that was around back then, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. So yeah, that happened, and then we were walking down the road, and I really needed the bathroom, so I was like, yo, we'll stop for 2 minutes, I'm gonna go to the toilet. So I pissed on the side of the road, and we continued to walk down, and we walked for about an hour before we actually had seen anything remotely like civilization at all. So we eventually found the shopping center. We go into it. We find a McDonald's. We go inside. We sit down. It's about 6:30 at this point. I'm like, yo, we're gonna try and get a little bit of sleep, you know, try and get a bit of sleep before I go back home. So we sit at McDonald's and we fall asleep, and we wake up at about 9. So we had about 3 hours of sleep at McDonald's. And we're like, shit, dude, it's late. We have a football match in a few hours. We had a football match at 1. It's like, okay, we're gonna go home. So we walk out, and while we were in there, we went to buy water. And I didn't have any money, or I had very little money, and Jack had money, so he bought us some drinks, but we had very minimal money. So we go out, get a cab with the little money that we had, and just hope that it would be enough. Now we were halfway home, and more than halfway, more like 2/3 of the way home. And I'm like, yo, you got your wallet? Are we gonna have enough? You know, we were checking them, like the meter in the cab, and I was like, you better check how much money you have just in case. So he goes to get his wallet out of his pocket, and he's like, Will, I can't find my wallet. And at this point, I'm like, oh my god, no way. He's like, we're scrambling around the cab trying to look for it. We couldn't find it anywhere. And then he goes, oh shit, I left it in McDonald's. And at this point, my heart just sank. We were so close to getting home. Absolutely nothing wrong. And in the end, what happened was we went back to we told the cab driver, we went back, we said, this is all the money we have, this is where we want to go, can you please just take us? And he was a nice enough guy to let us go and just take us, and we handed over the money. We were really, really thankful for it. So I went home, I went upstairs, started doing some homework, got a little bit more sleep before the match, and the match was at 1, right? So I woke up at about 12, got ready real quick and left. Now, my parents never usually go to the games, because it was a school game, and neither do his. But at just this particular game, they both decided they were gonna want to go. And you know, we were playing the game, and I came off the pitch, and we got in the car, and I could see that something was upsetting my mom, but I wasn't entirely sure what it was. And she says to me, so where were you last night? And at this point, I just knew I was in trouble. I was like, oh fuck. So I went the route of not lying to them and just saying to them, yep, listen, this is where I was, this is what I'm doing, I'm sorry, like, you know, fuck. That's all I could say was just fuck. And my mom was pretty upset. My dad was like, you know, you could have just told us and we would have let you go anyway. I was like, well, I didn't know that. And my mom was like, you know, you've been in trouble, you're in trouble now, I'm gonna ground you. So I got grounded for a week. It wasn't too bad. My mom's a pretty lenient person, so it wasn't too bad of a grounding, but it was just like, it was really scary when I got in the car and they said it, because I thought it was going to be so much worse than it was. Now, I know this wasn't a really intense story or a crazy story, but I thought I'd start it off light for this kind of video, see what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this kind of video more than you enjoy live commentaries or commentaries about a topic, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Again, I'm trying the thing out with my mic again, so let me know if you do enjoy this audio quality a little bit better. If you finished the video, you've gotten this far, comment down below Polar Bear, just so I know who the real MVPs are. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and give a like. If you didn't, refresh your page and give it another try. Anyway guys, this has been your boy Vex, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.